If you want to stay warm and cozy this winter, then you're going to want this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. If you live in the Midwest or in the northern states, winter is a snowy delight, but it gets cold. And even though you're stuck indoors, it's sometimes the place you want to be with a warm blanket, a hot toddy, and a roaring fire. And so I have been trying out a bunch of blankets because I love chilling on the couch, drinking that delicious Detroit Lions 1800 tequila. And I've gone through a number of blankets that have left me wanting. And that's because many of the blankets aren't big enough. They're not thick enough. It kind of reminds me of the Snuggie. Remember those backwards robes where you put your arms through and it was supposed to be an armed blanket? And that material was like a piece of felt. It was super thin. It wasn't super warm. It wasn't super snuggly. But I stayed on the hunt. I stayed on the hunt for a blanket that was large, that was plush, that was warm, that was snuggly, and I found this. This is a checkerboard blanket. Let's take a close look at the material. One of the things that you might notice here is it kind of looks like a fleece vest, kind of like the fleece lining that you might have in your ski jacket, and it feels kind of similar, but it feels so soft. It's like a bunny skin. I don't know. It's more silky than a fleece vest, if that makes some sense. Even though it's 100% polyester, what this does is it means it's very light in terms of weight, and yet still has like this thick plush feeling to it. And as you can see there, it just looks great. This checker pattern is pretty subtle. It's kind of this beige and white. It does come in some other colors, kind of like a green and white, I think. But I thought this has a natural tone, which is going to go well with the couch in here. And so it's going to look good on me as well because I am always laying around naked with it. And one of the things that is really cool about this is it's a throw blanket, so it's the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter where it is. Sometimes the blankets have a different design on the outside, and I really hate that because then I'm trying to flip it over and figure out which is supposed to be the outside, which is the comfortable side, but both sides are equally comfortable. Now, I want to show you here on the tag what it says here. It says 130 by 160 centimeters. That means this guy is very big. And that is the key here because I have had so many blankets where they are comfortable, but I pull them up to my neck, keep my body warm, and then my feet down here, they just pop out and my toes get cold and essentially they freeze and fall off. And that's why I only have artificial toes now. So you want something that goes from neck to foot. And I tell you what, if you're watching a scary movie or something, you want something that is going to go over your head as well, because if you can't see the ghost can't see you. So what I just wanted to show you here is 130 by 160 centimeters is large. This is a pretty big sectional here. And as you can see, I have plenty of blanket to cover up everyone and everything that I need here. You know, definitely good if you wanted to do some industrial Dutch ovening or something. But look at this. All right, I have this thing covering my feet. I've got plenty of room for a guest. So if Leighton Meester wanted to come over, she would have plenty of room over there. And I could even have like a dog on this side. You can see how big that is. But what I wanted to show you is if I pull this all the way up to my face here, get into the holiday spirit, cuddle up, pop in a good movie like Top Gun Maverick. Look at this. My feet are still covered and there's like a foot beyond my feet. Maybe I'm short, but I'm not super short. But man, this feels so good. Even on my naked skin, my bare skin right here, it just feels silky. It doesn't feel scratchy. It feels super comfortable. It's machine washable. And the best thing about this is that it's not going to break the bank. So you're not going to have to take that second mortgage for it. It's just a comfortable blanket for lounging around, taking in the winter wonderland, taking in a good movie, having that drink, and staying nice and toasty for under $32. I have seen so many blankets and they are so expensive. I don't know why. And so many I've been disappointed with. And that's why I wanted to share this blanket with you, because it's big, it's comfortable, and it's good looking, just like me. So if you want to pick up this blanket, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But as you can see, I've got extra room, so you can just come on over and use the other portions of mine that I'm not using. So I'll get some popcorn on. I'll see you in a little while. Peter Von Panda, out.